Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This time we are yet again not starting in the main menu of the game, but in the vehicle assembly building with the Minmus 2, the official launch vehicle, which we will be using to return to Minmus and collect a whole ton of brand new scientific data to advance our programs, because contrary to popular belief, there are way more biomes than the ones that we have visited so far, and it's just so strange to think that a craft this small is literally going to fly us all the way there, considering the one I launched last time. If I can actually save this and then load up the old one. I'm not actually sure what I called it. Megalander? Kerbal Explorer. Minmus Super Launcher. This could be it. Let's load up the Minmus Super Launcher. Yeah, this is what took us to Minmus the first time. This thing looks so beastie and tall compared to what we have now. Now we just have a short, stocky module. But before we get on our mission of fame and glory to Minmus to visit either the poles, the slopes, lowlands, midlands, highlands, lesser flats, greater flats, or great flats, we need to look at where we've been and what contracts we can now do and complete. I don't believe that currently we have any planetary contracts. No, we do not. So let's go over to the mission control building and see if there's anything. Apparently we never planted a flag on the moon. We should probably get back and do that at some point. But now we do have missions to explore Duna, Eve, and Ike. So we may be planning out a mission to Duna soon. But right now, I think what we should do is we should go collect data from space around Kerbal and data from space around Minmus, since those are places that we will be going. Let's just look at anything we need to do. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbal. Space around Minmus. That should be actually relatively easy, and this will actually boost and cover a majority of the costs of our current mission to go get a whole bunch more stuff. So that'll be actually really good and amazing. So Mark 25 parachute in flight. I'll accept this one. I don't actually know if I'll complete it, but we will accept that. So we do have quite a bit of stuff done. We have completed quite a few missions and just a few on the active zone right now. So that will hopefully boost us up when we get some of our stuff done. Now let's see, go over to our R&D building and look at the science archives and see where we landed at Minmus. Okay, oh wow, look at all those reports we've already gathered. Oh, wow. Okay, so Minmus, lowlands, great flats. Looks like we visited the lowlands, the flats, and the great flats. So we did not visit the greater flats, which is actually quite a big part of it, and the lesser flats as well. We just have to... What are the great flats? And the great flats... sorry, I have this thing up on my screen. It's a biomap of Minmus, which you guys... I don't think I will overlay it. That'd be a little bit too much work for one of these videos. I mean, I have a lot of stuff to do yet. I did watch the presidential speech tonight, but we're not going to talk about politics, since every time I do that, I seem to ruin every single episode. In the moon, we actually have not visited many places either, but on Kerbal, we've visited the most out of anywhere. So we just have to remember to go somewhere that is not somewhere we don't want to go. Yeah, that should not be that difficult. So just land in any of the not flat parts or the greater flats. So yeah, let's get out on our voyage. Okay. We should probably go over to the launch zone, since we already have the vehicle created. And the Minmus 2, 85 parts. Tomply Barford or Billy Boblong. I think this is a mission for the experienced Tomply Kerman. Yes, indeed. Tomply's back in business, ready to go. Did he go to Minmus the first time? I'm not really sure. But he's going to fly us there, all the way there. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. The abort systems don't work. I have no action groups assigned to any of the things, because, you know, our Kerbal scientists got a little bit kind of lazy before they said, yeah, hey, it's all done. But anyway, the ship does stay together. We did use a little bit of duct tape, I will admit, and get some awesome shots before we even leave the runway. I mean, look at that ship. Look at it, just down on the runway with that Dodge Them All logo, very impressive in the distance. You know, oh yeah, okay. We're gonna do this, yeah, okay. Let's get this mission on the road. No, show on the road. I'm totally starting to mess up my phrases now. Not a very high thrust, otherwise we will literally rip this craft apart. And there has been some issues in testing where these have collided with each other. Yeah, see, like that. That was all crap. That was a little bit more intense than we did last time. It's a little bit of a drain on our fuel systems, but we will have to live with that damage. for now. So let's, you know, kind of throttle up a little bit. We don't need to throttle up too fast at first, because the atmosphere is taking out a lot of our delta V right now, because we have to work against it. So we kind of gain thrust as we increase our altitude to get the best thrust to atmosphere ratio. There's probably a way fancier name for it that I'm totally missing out right now. And Scott Manley probably explained so far in depth that you would lose your mind, and I forgot to put this ladder in. That's not something you want to forget to do. Yep, the ladder has been fixed. We'll turn off the gear thing, even though it always starts on for some reason. Really strange, but okay. Getting up near 10,000 already. We are moving quite fast. Oh, yeah, we're already 15. Okay. Let's just begin to do our short little flip over to our side now, so we can start transverting this into... Wow, fancy words. Translating this into horizontal velocity to in relation to the planet, just so we can not have, or get a little bit more of an efficient turn, not like turn, but orbit on our main thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. It's turning out pretty darn well, if you ask me. We just lost the external fuel. We'll power down a little bit. We'll let those go, and there we go. Wow, clean release finally after all this time. That took a little bit too much. Normally stuff explodes. Like in my earlier Kerbal Space Program videos, lots of stuff exploded. Very common for me to have stuff explode. I'm coming in a little bit more kind of shallow than usual into space. But I think it's all for good cause. I think I can get a much more efficient orbit out of this than I normally would. And Minmus is actually really ridiculously easy to travel to and land on. Just as long as you have the basic Delta V to get yourself out to Minmus, you should like be definitely in the clear. But I think this does. I believe this has the capability. Has more fuel than it has Delta V required, as far as I know in my own little brain. So we should be good to go on most of our systems. We'll just wait till this gets out to 100, and then we will just get this down. And 100, okay, 100-kilometer basic orbit around the planet. Right now we're on a suborbital trajectory to crash back into some place, whatever continent that is over there. And so it'll actually not take us nearly as much Delta V as it normally would. That's nice. Okay, only 563, and that will leave us with a ton of fuel left over, enough to transform us, to translate us to Minmus. Yeah, we just have to wait 2 minutes. So in that meantime, I will extend out these solar panels, which I know are on here somewhere. There they are. Yep. And to make sure, this is like the first working vessel, I think, like the first major vessel with more than 1 or 2 solar panels on it. This actually has solar panel sheets. Yeah. Wow. I mean, look at those panels. Those are impressive compared to what we just had like 2 weeks ago. I mean, this space program has made like definite strides. Actually, right now I could be collecting some of that scientific data that I was sent out to get, so I can just do a quick EVA report. We'll keep the data. I don't actually think it needs to be anything important, but we will collect that data just cause. Okay, almost just crashed my game there. Okay, calm down, Kerbal Space Program. Calm down. No need to get angry with me. I'm just playing you. Oh, we kind of overshot that a little bit. That should not affect us too much, I don't hope so. I do think, I hope not. Something like that. In terms of in real life news, I am on my track to buying my camera that I have wanted for a while. The Canon, either the 60D or the T5i. Everything's looking good. Black Friday is coming in nicely. Not sure about the 60D though. The T5i seems to be going on sale a lot more commonly, but I do assume that is because it's more a consumer-friendly based camera than the 60D, because the 60D is more of a professional thing, and professional stuff doesn't really go on sale for Black Friday because it is more of a consumer holiday. Yes, I don't know if you knew that or not, but Black Friday is indeed a consumer holiday, just like Christmas and Easter and sorry if I'm being offensive, but they're basically just consumer holidays, so you buy stuff. I mean, are they not? I mean, what do you do on Christmas? You buy presents. What do you do on Easter? You buy candy. What do you do on Valentine's Day? You buy nice things for people you like. And, well, getting ourselves out to Minmus here. Is that a Minmus encounter? It's looking like a Minmus encounter. Minmus, are you playing games with me? That's the moon, not Minmus. Moon, stop playing games with me. You're not being nice today. You know, I don't play games with you, Moon. I've only landed on you once. Why do you think I'm not returning, Moon? Because you're the meanest, toughest, and roughest suborbital body. Not suborbital body. If it was a suborbital body, I'd be kind of concerned. the meanest orbital satellite, flying, orbiting satellite around. Oh, I think I see an encounter going on here. Oh, I should probably just set as a target here. Probably be a little bit easier. Yeah. Coming ahead a little bit far. So if I move this forward a bit and I give us a little bit more delta V out, could I potentially set in? There we go. That's a little bit of a closer encounter. We don't want to end up like way far away from Minmus, but we don't want to not be anywhere near it. That looks good, actually. Not going to go for too much perfection here because we did bring quite a bit of fuel with us here. And even if we did have a fuel problem, per se, I believe we would still have enough to land on Minmus because you only need like 300 meters per second to actually accomplish that. So we just have to wait 24 minutes around Kerbal. Yes, look at the power. All the power we never had before. So, what do I plan on doing with this camera, you may ask? Well, I do plan on doing quite a bit of in-life recording. In-life recording, well, as opposed to out-of-life recording, where I speak to a microphone, or I am a ghost, and right now I'm sleeping. So, yeah, I'm just kidding with you. Like studio stuff. I want to start my own kind of like weekly show and stuff on like a separate channel from Dodge the Mall, because Dodge the Mall is kind of game-focused, game-oriented. And I'd like to start something out of Dodge the Mall that would be really fun to do for myself, and maybe kind of like a short action thingy, which would be really nice. And I could just see how that works out, you know, do some stuff and just have fun. You know, having fun is a big key to what I do here. If I'm not having fun doing it, I don't do it. Obviously, that's why Prison Architect failed at first, because I wasn't having fun building prisons. And then I made the new Prison Architect series, and I'm having a blast doing that. And generally, when the episodes start to wind down, that's when I'm not having fun doing it, or when I'm just too busy to want to do it. Like, I mean, I've been wanting to record videos the last few days, but I just didn't have the time to put in for Prison Architect for it to be remotely fun. I'm like, well, I mean, for it to be fun, I need to have like a good 3 hours dedicated to it, so I can do like a lead up, and then I can do all that stuff. But yeah, just recently I haven't had the time to do that. Oh crap, we just overshot that like a lot. Actually, 5 meters per second is how far we overshot that, and it went way off. Actually, I think that got us closer somehow. Well, whatever. We'll accept that. I'm not going to complain that we overshot and got closer. Just going to see how much fuel we have left. 103. That's not bad. It's not too much fuel of a loss. Let's just get our way out to Minmus here. And the Canada Goose has now just jumped in the video and is now staring at my screen and wondering what is going on.
Hey, Mr. Stephen M., what's up?
We are currently on our way out to Minmus, just to get ourselves Tomply landed on Minmus, so we can collect some science for Kerbals.
And subscribers?
No.
They need to learn about this too.
What? Learn about what?
Science. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I don't think you're allowed to advertise that kind of stuff here.
No, that's a famous physicist guy, isn't it?
No, I don't think physics is what he does. But anyway, what we were talking about was cameras and Canon T5Is.
Rebel T5Is?
And no, EOS.
The EOS T5I, yes, Rebel.
Sure, if you really want to think about it like that. But yes, we are now within Minmus's sphere of influence, so let's plan ourselves a burn to get us in the capture of Minmus. It should not be that hard. Only 241 meters per second, which I think we're definitely going to be getting rid of this baby here. At least I hope we do, because I don't want this to be in orbit around Minmus. That would not end well for any party, and I would end up just having to clean it up after a while.
A giant orange fuel tank?
Yeah, giant orange fuel tanks are not what you want to
land
on Minmus. Let's get ourselves closer. We've got an hour 44 minutes till the burn. It's apparently only going to take 5 seconds. I do not believe that, though. I do not believe that at all. Okay, come on. And then we're going to have to move around and figure out where we want to land this thing. Because we don't want to land in any of the areas we previously did. We want to land in the red areas of that map I'm looking at over there in that screen. Okay.
No one else can see it, though.
Yep, no one else can see it. Okay.
Fire engines on full.
We'll just fire this right now. Actually, if we still have fuel left over in this, I'd be quite amazed. No, we're not going to. Okay, okay. All the fuel's out of that tank now. Yay. Okay, let's decouple from that. And just kind of finish up our burn with the landing engines, which is totally okay, because there's like way too much fuel in these landing engines.
Good thing Minmus doesn't have much of an atmosphere.
It doesn't have much in the face of gravity or mass. But yeah, we have a lot of fuel on this thing. Probably land, come back, land again.
Looks like a dinosaur egg.
No, it kind of looks like a giant ice cream cone. Actually, according to Kerbal's, it's, well, I don't know. It's supposed to say the description, but I have to click on the thing, and that would totally mess up my thing. Okay, so let's figure out a place for us to land. That is the Great Flats right there. That's the Great Flats. So this area here... Wait, this is starting to get me a little bit confused. And this kind of looks like the Great Flats. And must have landed... No, that... What shape does that look like to you?
Which one?
This one looks like that? Does that one look like that? I know there's a lot of pointing going on.
That's the pink one.
Behind the microphone. That's the pink one?
Yeah.
Okay. So then where would... Okay, so then these purple ones are these, right?
Yes.
And that means then that where I want to go is right there.
I don't know. Can you zoom in on it?
No. I'd have to click off. Yeah, see, let's just see it right there?
Yeah.
Then that's what I want to go to right there.
So you want to go to the one that kind of looks like Italy?
Yes. Italy.
Vaguely.
It's the Greater
Actually,
Flats.
It looks more like Korea and like China than anything.
It shouldn't be that hard to land on because it is relatively relatively flat. Just gotta figure out how to do this the correct way, the Scott Manley way, as most people would say.
Fly safe. All right, I'm gonna leave you and the subscribers to finish this video by yourself.
Okay, you're abandoning me already? Jeez, oh, that didn't take long. How am I gonna twist this orbit around? How am I gonna do this? Oh. See, this is what goes in behind the making of these videos. I plan all this stuff out ahead of time. I don't. I'm actually lying to you. I don't plan any of this out ahead of time. This is all... You're seeing this all as is, all live. I think that should get us around a decent spot. I'll have to plan out some other stuff, but that should correctly inject us to where we want to go. Ooh, fun, fancy word right there. Inject us where we want to go. Oh my gosh, the torque on this thing is insane. Okay, 3 hours, and Tompley will be getting what he does. Actually, I think we need to take another EVA report right now from wherever we are. So we just have data from out there. Yep, EVA report, blah, 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 in Minmus. Okay, and let's figure out where Minmus is. It should be the giant snowball thing right there. Okay, found the snowball thing. Found the snowball gang and almost crashed Fraps as well. Oh, it's always a great day when you almost crash Fraps. Because usually you just lose your entire recording, you know? Because that's always fun when you just lose your entire recording because you decided to click out of a full screen game. And then Fraps is like, no! I'm not having this today. So, yeah, generally I try not to have that happen. Well, okay, we overshot it a little bit. That should be okay. Probably not. Probably I'll die now. Okay. What I don't want to do is I don't want to crash into Minmus. That would be bad. Okay, so now that we have corrected our orbit, not really corrected it. Okay, yep, now, the whole entire thing has moved out from under us. That's right, because planets move. How directly unfortunate is that? Okay, darn. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit more complicated than I thought. Let's just land, and then we'll take off and land again, okay? We'll just land. How about that? We're gonna land right here. Actually, this might be where no, we'll land at the poles. How about that? We'll land at the pole. And then we will come back around, we'll take off from the pole, and we will land on somewhere else. Yeah, land on somewhere else. Sounds like a good plan. I can do this. I have plenty of fuel. Fuel is not a limit at all in this mission. We launched with plenty of it. We still have plenty of it left. Our main tank is still, like, nearly full. And we've made, like, one maneuver. Actually, we also used it to help slow us down. And, okay, okay, it's only 7.5 meters per second that will slow us down to get into that proper landing stage. And I think I actually overshot it, so we're gonna come in a little bit closer. That's okay. It's really easy to slow down over Minmus. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's get close to Minmus. Okay, I've never actually been on its poles before. I do not believe. I hope I'm getting high enough to be on its poles as well. If not, it will be quite embarrassing. I'll have to take off yet again, and then we will have to land yet again. Okay, I actually think I'm approaching... Wow, this is really hilly up here. I think after that hill is when I will make my stopping procedure, because that hill looks quite scary. As long as I don't hit that hill. If I hit that hill, then, I mean, obviously this mission will be over. So yeah, okay. Let's begin our descent. Descent time. Oh yeah, not going fast at all. Definitely could do this about 4 more times. Okay, and we've really slowed ourselves down. Let's just give ourselves a little bit of some time so we can kind of speed back up again. Okay, and they're cutting out most of our horizontal velocity because, I mean, we just want to go down. We don't want to be going to the side any more than we have to. Turn on our gears. Okay, we have plenty of landing gear on this thing, too. I fixed the landing gear issue where I only had, like, 3 gear, and I would just, like, fall over all the time. This thing has, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on it. I think 6 are actually only useful, but 1 is actually to help me land on ground if I landed on Kerbal again on the ground. I have this long history of landing on the water. Oh, crap. I'm using so much fuel, I'm actually going to land too quick, or I'm slowing down too fast. Okay, and... Okay, oh, come on, game, come on. Okay, what am I in relation to here? Just land, touch me down. Touch me down, game. Touch me down. Touch me down. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, gotta center myself, Come on, okay, just calm down, game. Calm down. Calm down. Calm it down, game. Calm it down. Yes, you did it, game! You did it! I'm so proud of you! Yes, you did it! Whoa! Landed on Minmus again, I tell you. We're gonna be accomplishing this so many times. I don't have to come back to this wretched place any more than I really have to. Let's take a crew report and see if we landed in the right place. No, we landed in the Midlands. But I don't think we've been here before, so we will just stay here and call it a day. Yes, I'll take our materials study here. Yep, 125 science. I believe that just means we've never been here before, which is a good thing, I will admit. Okay, I'll keep that data. Temperature. Log the temperature, please. 40 stance, 40 data, 40 science. Log pressure probably won't work. Nope, we're not even in an atmosphere. It's totally coolios, though. And let's get out and collect some of this stuff, so in case it explodes, we won't have to go back and literally get it all over again, because that's always embarrassing when that happens. Collect the data. Collect the data. Tomply. This is not... Tomply, floating is not allowed. Stop floating. Tomply. Collect your data. Yes. Okay, collect your data there. Remove it. Thank you. Good job, Tomply. Good job. Okay, now, seriously, Tomply, just stop. Stop with the floating, please. Stop. Just calm down, Tomply. What is happening, Tomply? Tomply, what is happening? Thank you. Thank you, Tomply. Calm down. He's getting so excited. Okay, finally. Let's jump off of her and land ourselves on Minmus again. Okay, it's great. This is either the first or second time he's been here. I'm not sure if Barfred came here or not. But let's plant the dodge them all flag. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Our Kerbals cannot plant flags in the right direction if their life depended on it. Site name. Minmus Landing and number 2. Okay, let's see. Tomply Kerman. Tomply Kerman. Building success. 1. Launch at a time. Oh, yeah. Okay. Great enough description for me. Let's take some EVA reports. And 40 science. That'll be great. And we will take a surface sample as well. Great that. Okay. Ooh. Nope, not dessert. Not dessert products. That's too bad. Whoa! That jump took us a little bit farther than I thought it would. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Yep, spacebar is not doing what I thought it did. But that's perfectly normal. Generally doesn't do what I want it to do. And I think we can go off and collect ourselves, land at one more place and pick up a little bit more data. We just basically need to fly north, which should not be too difficult to fly north. All you do is you just take your fuel and then you just start flying north. This is the direction I do want to go, right? Yes, I believe it is. Let's give ourselves a bit of a boost. Okay, yep, that's north, all right. Okay, northbound. Okay, just give ourselves a little bit of a kind of a sideways thing going on, and there we go. I think we are pretty much bound northward now. Yep, can't deny it. Definitely, if we don't head to the poles, I mean, I don't know how close you need to get to the pole then. And apparently, if you get like literally on the pole, it will like blow you apart. So we're just gonna not try and do that. I think that's an agreement on like all of our parts that would be a bad idea. It's so beautiful here. Hope I don't run out of power though. That would be rather sad. This is definitely looking more like a pole to me. I mean, the sun is at a really high altitude, really low inclination. I don't know. I'm trying to use all these fancy words. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. It's all fun, though, you know. Everything's fair in game commentaries. I could just tell you right now that Kerbals can fly and smoke magic stuff. No, I definitely did not mean to say that, but it came out. That kind of stuff happens, especially in the world of game commentaries. Yeah. If you don't believe me, just go look at what PewDiePie does. I mean, I respect what PewDiePie does, but I mean, like, we're totally into different things. I'm more into informative commentaries, stuff where I tell you how to play the game successfully and show how to play the game and just stuff like that. But PewDiePie, more entertainer, you know, funny, aimed for like a younger base. I don't know. I mean, I assume he could be like an older fan base as well too. But I mean, more immature. I mean, I don't want to call you guys immature if you watch PewDiePie videos, but I mean, I'm just like it's not informational commentary like I try to do. Like I tried to provide a little bit of like education, like funny satirical humor at times. I don't know if you've noticed some of the satire I've said in the series, but I have definitely said a bit. I don't know how old most of you are, but assuming that a lot of you are young from... What's going on? Tompley, this magic is not allowed. Thank you. Please don't... Oh, let's deploy the Mystery Goo Containment Unit. Ooh, we've deployed it. Ooh. What did that even do? I don't even think that did anything. No, but it does have magical powers that can bounce us up. Okay, yes. Wow, look at that sun. It is like, whoa, look at you doing flips, Tompley. Man, what year do you think this is? Jeez, bro. Whoa, bro, that's not allowed. Okay, wow, this is really scary up here at the pole. It's looking kind of creepy. I do hope we're at the pole. If we're not at a pole, then I don't even know where we are. Nope, we're definitely from a pole now. 40 data, and we can take a surface sample as well. Look at that, 150 science. It's like 200 science we just got for coming here. We'll plant an additional flag. We're gonna have to come back here anyway to perform some more scans. So I mean, it's worth it. It's all worth it. Site name, Minmus landing, and number 3. Yeah, did I put a space? I did put a space there. Number 3. Let's see. Tompley Kerman. Ooh, that's not spelled properly. Kerman making his second landing on the second Minmus? The second Minmus mission. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. We do need to take actually the scans from the goo thing because I don't think that actually took, and the temperature. So that should all be fine and dandy. Whoa, okay, whoa, Tompley, you're getting a little bit too excited here. I will admit, your excitement is fun at times, but sometimes it is a little bit insane. Okay, well, thank you for boarding, finally. Okay, let's log your temperature there, 40 science, great. And we will do our mystery goo report, 50 science, great. So we got like 250 more science just for coming up here. That'd be great. We can actually visit a whole ton of more places. We can go visit the Highlands, the Lowlands, and the Lesser Flats. Actually, I think we've been to the Lesser Flats. I'm not sure. I actually forgot. But I think that's all we're going to do for this episode. We have a lot of science on board. We've apparently done 9, but then we have the 10th and the 11th. We took 11 reports, I believe, during this mission. So if you like this episode, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.